So before I get to what Blacklane is, unfortunately, we're still sometimes in the situation that we need to explain what actually Blacklane is. I wanted to share some thoughts with you. In terms of customer experience, if you look at hotels, just one example, discover the best in the Marriott portfolio. Companies invest so much in customer experience, in bringing the best solution to the customer, making it as seamless as possible. Hotels upgrade their rooms, having the nicest infrastructure, making check-in as seamless as possible, greeting you personally. Same with airlines, investing heavily into their business classes, into their whole equipment, into their launches. But actually what happens when you look at that from a customer experience is you might be stranded like this. So the airline, the hotel takes so much care about everything that happens around your stay within the hotel. And this should not be Uber bashing. They're doing a great job and we're in a different position. But for example, Uber is not available in Germany. They're now with taxi, they are forbidden in Madrid, or no, in Madrid they are allowed, but they're not allowed in Milan or in Italy overall. So it might be the situation that your favorite mode of transportation is not available. If you take Lyft, they're only US based, but not somewhere else. But if you look at travel, travel is international. And especially if you're a business frequent traveler, you're traveling internationally. And then you don't want to check what your solution is up front there. Same is if that's a real case also from Berlin, you're stranded at the airport and you have a taxi queue like this. So in Berlin, taxis block to get there and get away. So you have that typically, and you could have the best flight experience, business class, arriving in Berlin. You need to queue up, it's 0 degrees and there's no car available. And this is where Blacklane comes into the game. So actually what we strongly believe is, first of all, the driver should actually wait for you, not you should wait for the driver. And you want to have the same experience like door to door. It's a customer experience thing. Why you decide for first a business class flight and for a 5-star hotel, but then you go for local taxi where the cars may be unsecure, you need to pay cash, you don't trust the driver, while you can have a better experience there. And this is now getting into what Blacklane is. We are the one-stop shop solution for professional driver services. So we aggregate tens of thousands of professional drivers all around the world and offer them under the brand of Blacklane. And we offer this to individuals, we offer it to corporates, but also to distribution partners. And we make sure that we have the quality in place. It's the same in Bangkok, Las Vegas, or Berlin. And yeah, and our target is, or our brand promise is, that we actually want to solve the first and the last mile of travel. And this is where now coming to the point of partnerships. On the one side, you see what the typical travel experience is, and on the right side, looking from your side, is what you can actually do. And that is not, and now the question, does that count? It's not big data. Does that count? It's actually, it's taking existing data and just making them available. So if you make your travel arrangements, let's say you're a corporate traveler, book with your TMC, you have all the information available to offer a seamless door-to-door experience to your customers or to the traveler, because you know where his home is, you know where he's going, you know on which flight he is. And then if you take big data into that, you can even recommend him, okay, Monday morning, start 10 minutes earlier at the pickup at the airport. Anyway, that's our home turf as Blacklane. We track all the flights. We make sure that the driver is there and picking you up. And this you can offer all seamlessly. You don't need to copy between devices, or you need to like download something. You say, like, I make my travel arrangements, and with this one, it's seamless. And this is a win-win-win situation for the customer, because he has a great seamless door-to-door experience. For the partners, because actually you provide him with curated content. You know what the experience of the customer is. And of course, interestingly, also for the partners is making ancillary revenue with this and earning commissions from that. So that's like standard data you can also find available. What typically an airline earns with a round-trip booking, or what a hotel earns with a 4-day stay. And then what would happen if you sell 4 Blacklane rides to your customer based on our average ticket size and what commission we can give to the partner. And of course, it's a win situation for us, getting more revenue. So it's a win-win-win situation. But it's all partnering up, giving one consistent service to the customer, and increasing by this the user experience. And just one example, we have a lot of integrations. This is one from our Amadeus integration. We with Amadeus developed 2 years to make ground transportation available also via Amadeus. And within your hotel booking, you can easily add this. If you think about the circle from the previous slide, you can add 4 transfers to that, or you say, I only need 2, I will need 1. I take the ones to the airport because at the airport I will take a rental car, and that's the most advantaged booking widget that's out there in the market, and it makes it for customers easier because they don't need to provide again what is my flight number, where I'm actually going, or what are my payment details. So our strong belief is we don't create demand as Blacklane, right? We need to be there when customers want to travel. And this is why we say, we want to be in all shelves available, making it for customers easy to book their door-to-door journey, to book Blacklane integrated wherever they make their travel arrangements, and then make it also seamless, of course, on the street. And there may be a quick outlook. Last week we bought a company called Solve. So our mission is not to stop with in front of the airport, but actually we want to make journey really seamless, picking customers up at the plane and also bring them to the plane on the fastest way by fast-track immigration, helping with the luggage. So that's something outlook into the future, and of course also making this available to our partners. And that's it.